Hey guys, what's going on? It's Darth Cinema here. Coming to you with a video. I apologize for my voice. I am battling cold right now, really bad one, so sore throat. But I saw this article and just wanted to share it with you guys. How to Train Your Dragon 3 moves to 2018. Dreamworks reshuffles the animation department. Just going to How to Train Your Dragon 2. It was definitely one of my favorite films of 2014, without a doubt. I feel that the big risk that they took with aging these characters, which was something they were not going to do initially, really paid off, and it really felt like the characters have matured between Dragon 1 and Dragon 2. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not doing a review of it, but I really, really love this movie. Like, to the point where anyone is asking, who would you want to give, who do you think deserves the Best Animated Feature Oscar? Even if the Lego Movie was nominated, I would not choose the Lego Movie. It would be either this, How to Train Your Dragon 2, or Big Hero 6. I thought that they were more mature and that they appealed to both kids and adults. Now, I'm not saying Lego Movie is bad. I'm just saying it feels like it was more aimed towards kids than adults. And that's my opinion, and really, I still enjoy it. It's just not Oscar-worthy, in my opinion. Though I do hope Everything is Awesome does win Best Original Song. If it does, okay, that'll be good. I would like that. So, moving on to the article at hand, it says Disney's Pixar is arguably the most popular animation studio in Hollywood, but the studio's rival DreamWorks has built up a resume that is full of box office hits, such as Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, and Madagascar. Unfortunately, of late, DreamWorks Animation has lost a considerable amount of money on endeavors like Mr. Peabody and Sherman, with $57 million loss, and Rise of the Guardians' $83 million loss. These developments have led DreamWorks to retool its animation department, which also involves shuffling around some release dates. So, this is the second time that How to Train Your Dragon 2 has been pushed back. So now we're going to be probably waiting about 3 years. June 29th of 2018 will be when How to Train Your Dragon 3 will come out. Here's the slate that essentially DreamWorks has announced for these films. Kung Fu Panda 3 will come out March 18th, 2016, followed by Trolls, which is based on the toy line, on November 4th of 2016. 2017 will see two movies, Boss Baby on January 13th, and The Croods 2 on December 22nd. And in 2018, Larrikins, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I will link this article in the description so you can take a look at that. Will be premiering on February 18th of 2018, and with How to Train Your Dragon 3 coming out in June 29th. I mean, here's my big thing. I mean, with the resume that DreamWorks has come up with, that they've earned over the years, I think it's not it's not like taboo to say that DreamWorks is one of the only film companies that have come out with a sequel that is as good, if not better, than their original. I still stand by Kung Fu Panda 2 being a hell of a lot better than Kung Fu Panda 1. They brought in some really good voice talent for that, including Gary Oldman as the villain. I fucking love Gary Oldman. He's probably one of my favorite actors, and for him to play the villain was amazing. And just to see him have both a sinister and comedic role was really, really well done. Shrek 2, loved it. The introduction of Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots I didn't like the Puss in Boots movie. I just liked the role he had in Shrek 2, and it just felt that it expanded naturally off of the first Shrek. How to Train Your Dragon 2, I liked it a hell of a lot more than How to Train Your Dragon 1. I still love How to Train Your Dragon 1. I still love it. This one expanded on it, and I still love this franchise. My big problem is, of course, that they're leaving out Rise of the Guardians. Yes, Rise of the Guardians had $83 million loss. That is a hell of a lot of money, and I am not going to deny that. But there is a cult following around that film. And there are people who would love to see a sequel. And with DreamWorks, with their history of very good successes with sequels, I really don't see a problem with making with the sequel, really. I mean, maybe it was just because it felt like an Avengers for kids. That's why I kind of put it in my our animated films underrated list. I feel like Rise of the Guardians is a gem. It's not perfect. I will say it is not perfect. It has its mistakes. The biggest plot hole being Jack Frost being able to carry the little girl Sophie back to her home, when of course it's been established that no one believes him. That was stupid, I will admit. But the voice talent behind it was really, really good. I love those characters, and I wanted to see more. To the point where I tweeted to Moonbot Studios, one of the publishers of Rise of the Guardians, saying, is there any chance at all that you and DreamWorks will be working on a sequel? And they haven't confirmed or denied whether or not such a sequel will be made. Personally, I hope that there will be a sequel in the future, but if there is, it will be past 2018. So,
my name is Jack Frost.
I would think if DreamWorks ever wants to revive that franchise, because it has the potential. Rise of the Guardians has potential to be a good movie franchise, and it is based on a children's book series, Guardians of Childhood. I have not read those personally, but I have not read How to Train Your Dragon either. But
Blizzard of 68,
again,
I believe.
I mean, if How to Train Your
Sunday,
Dragon,
wasn't it?
You're not still mad about
and
that,
they are getting
right?
better with these animated films.
This is about
DreamWorks
something
so
else.
to the point where they're actually becoming a contender for Disney and Pixar. Are they at the point that they can surpass it?
Santa. Wow.
I'm not sure if there's a right answer to that question, because here's what I will say. This year they came very close. Actually, in my opinion, they matched Disney with Big Hero 6. Now, whether or not you think Big Hero 6 was a piece of crap, or whether or not you think it was fantastic, that's up to you. I loved Big Hero 6. I loved How to Train Your Dragon 2. I'd be happy if either of them won the Oscar.
It is our job
So,
to
yeah.
protect the children of the world.
Let me know what you guys think.
Now we face a threat
Enter in the
greater than ever
comments
before.
below. What do you think about Dragon 3 being pushed back to 2018? Do you like this new schedule that they set up? Do you think it gives the animation department a little bit more room to breathe and to expand the story even more so than we saw in Dragon 2? And second question, what about Rise of the Guardians? Do you ever think that a sequel will be made? And if you do, what would you like to see? Me personally, I've read a couple of stories. You know, the fan community is great because the people scoff at fanfiction, but there are some really well-written ones. I cannot think of the name of it now, but it does include the whole Legend of Pandora's box, and that would be awesome. I bet you that's probably not the book. But again, it was a fan creation. And I honestly think with the imagination that goes into something like Rise of the Guardians, that has potential. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new animation schedule for DreamWorks, and what do you think about the chances for Rise of the Guardians getting a sequel? This is Darth Cinema, and I will see you guys in the next video.